This preseason game has now set the new ticket price high for anything that Caitlyn Clark, any game she has played in.
We saw the Caitlyn Clark effect. We saw the influx in fans.
People are willing to pay up to see Caitlyn Clark.
They clearly have a big three, right? It's Caitlyn, number first and foremost one, and then Aaliyah Boston, and then Kelsey Mitchell. And so those are your stars. That's the core of your roster.
Recent events in Iowa have stunned basketball fans nationwide and left ticket brokers scrambling to adjust to the unexpected surge in demand and excitement.
Average paid price of $440 per ticket.
Caitlyn Clark not only set new records on the court, but also broke her own personal records off the court, causing Indiana Fever ticket prices to skyrocket. Moments ago, history was made as passionate fans rushed to purchase tickets, quickly emptying their wallets at an unprecedented rate. The surge in demand has transformed the market, making tickets nearly impossible to find.
Somebody moves the needle when people are willing to pay ginormous amount of money. Is that a word? A massive amount of money to see Caitlyn Clark play ball.
Watch Clark make her highly anticipated return to her hometown arena. This isn't a playoff or championship game. It's a preseason matchup that's now drawing ticket prices beyond anything seen in her college or professional career. The excitement is unmatched. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, the Indiana Fever are launching a daring new strategy to dominate the WNBA spotlight, with Clark at the forefront. Her influence and rising popularity are reshaping the league's landscape, signaling a new era where her star power takes center stage and transforms the game's future.
The WNBA saw a boom like we have never seen. We saw Caitlyn Clark come into the league. We saw the Caitlyn Clark effect. We saw the influx in fans who flooded to the WNBA, and many of those were there for Caitlyn Clark.
Stayed in, because what we're about to reveal will explain why every arena is becoming Caitlyn Clark territory. If you're a fan and want to support her, type rookie in the comments, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon for more Caitlyn Clark updates. Don't miss out on the latest news about her rising star and impact.
Caitlyn Clark, in that, has become arguably the most influential basketball player in the world, both on the men's and the women's side.
Caitlyn Clark has accomplished something remarkable, breaking her own record for the highest average ticket price ever for a game she participated in. Incredibly, this wasn't a WNBA playoff or intense regular season contest, but a preseason exhibition matchup. The game featured the Indiana Fever facing the Brazilian national team at Carver Hawkeye Arena in Iowa, her famous college home court. Fans paid an astonishing average of $440.00 per ticket for this preseason event, underscoring the unprecedented demand and excitement surrounding her even before the official season begins.
Iowa's Carver Hawkeye Arena is the most in-demand event involving Clark, with a, quote, average paid price of $440 per ticket.
This new $440.00 average price impressively eclipsed her previous record of $411.00, which was set on March 3, 2024. That earlier date was when she scored 35 points against Ohio State, surpassing the legendary Pete Maravich for the all-time NCAA Division I scoring title. Putting the demand for this preseason game into perspective, secondary market ticket prices spanned from $146.00 to an incredible $2.37. The speed of the sellout was phenomenal. The entire arena was booked solid in just 15 minutes. This is faster than many concerts by top music stars, highlighting how fans readily paid luxury-level prices simply to be present for a game featuring Caitlyn Clark, even before the season officially began.
She takes over, she maestros, she controls game after game after game with her passing and her carefully chosen spots to score.
This achievement isn't just about a single game or moment. What's truly remarkable is that this record-breaking ticket surge occurred in Clark's second year, not her debut season. It clearly shows that the demand to see her play isn't fading after her rookie hype. It's actually intensifying. Fans are eager to watch her develop and continue breaking records, proving her rising star status is only getting stronger with time.
Yeah, I mean, that was like my biggest focus in the offseason, is just trying to get stronger and really working on that. And really thankful for Sarah, our strength and conditioning coach, like put in a lot of time with me, and we were in here consistently. Like, I think that was the biggest thing for myself, is just having that consistency to be able to work on it for 6 months or whatever it was. So I certainly feel a lot stronger, and, you know, I'm a pretty self-aware person. I knew that was going to be a huge part of it, and, you know, it's going to help me offensively, it's going to help me defensively, it's going to help me not get as tired throughout games. So yeah, definitely one of the focus points of my off season is just getting stronger, and, you know, even through these 2 practices, like I can certainly feel it.
Clark's return to Iowa ignited an emotional wave among her hometown fans and sparked a nationwide frenzy. According to AP reports, this marks the highest average ticket price ever for any game involving Caitlyn Clark in college or professional basketball. No men's or women's player in recent memory has achieved this, setting ticket records in both NCAA and professional arenas in such a short time. And this isn't just hype, it's history in the making. It signals the start of a record-breaking season, both on and off the court. Caitlyn Clark's impact transcends just breaking ticket price records for a single preseason game. She's transforming the economics of the Indiana Fever franchise and, more broadly, the entire WNBA. Her rising star is reshaping how we view women's basketball, paving the way for new levels of popularity and financial growth in the sport.
The average paid price for a Fever away game in 2025 was $272, up from $171 in 2024. The average is $197 for a Fever home game, more than double the $92 from last season. Wow.
Let's analyze the striking numbers behind Caitlyn Clark's impact. Since her arrival, the average ticket price for Indiana Fever games has surged dramatically. For upcoming away games in the 2025 season, fans will pay an average of $272.00, up from $171.00 the previous year, a staggering 59% increase. Nearly unprecedented in professional sports from one season to the next, at home, the growth is even more remarkable. The Fever's average ticket price has more than doubled, jumping from $92.00 to $197.00. This isn't a minor uptick, it's a transformation that positions Caitlyn Clark as arguably the most valuable player in the league's box office history. But the Clark effect extends beyond ticket sales. It's embedded into the very DNA of how the Indiana Fever operate. Recognizing her star power, team management didn't just hope Clark would carry the team alone. They took proactive steps to build around her. The Fever's front office executed bold moves in the offseason, signaling their win-now mentality. One key move was acquiring Sophie Cunningham, a versatile and talented guard, to strengthen their roster and maximize both on-court performance and fan appeal. This aggressive strategy underscores how Clark's influence is reshaping the franchise's future.
Sophie Cunningham is pumped to play with Caitlyn Clark, even comparing her new teammate to a WNBA legend.
Sophie Cunningham, a seasoned guard, didn't just add veteran expertise to the team, she also served as a powerful endorsement of Clark's exceptional talent, reinforcing Clark's rising status and the franchise's commitment to building around her star power.
I think anytime you play with the GOAT of our team, or the GOAT of our game, you're going to learn a lot. You know, you have to be ready for the ball, head on a swivel at all times. And the way that she throws the ball is a lot how DT threw it. I think this is just the younger version of her, so she has a little bit more energy, a little bit more spunk. I miss DT in her prime, but doesn't mean she wasn't great when I played with her. But honestly, at the end of the day, everybody can shoot, right? If you're cutting and you're open, you're going to get the ball. And so you just have to be ready for that. And I'm excited for that. And I think you'll see 1 through 5 is interchangeable. And so you'll see the 5 bring the ball down. So it's going to be a little different for other teams to play defense against us as well.
Sophie Cunningham, who spent 6 seasons with the Phoenix Mercury, drew a direct comparison between Caitlyn Clark and Diana Taurasi, widely regarded as the greatest player in WNBA history. Cunningham described Clark as reminiscent of a younger Taurasi, sharp, dynamic, and always a threat to distribute the ball creatively and powerfully. Coming from someone who shared the court with Taurasi, this is high praise indeed. Cunningham highlighted Clark's exceptional ability to find teammates and deliver precise, impactful passes, mirroring Taurasi's peak playmaking skills, but with added youthful energy and spunk. To further strengthen their roster, the Fever also added experienced veterans like Dana Bonner, aiming to build a well-rounded team capable of competing at the highest level while maximizing Clark's star power.
How she felt the team was gelling and how she felt about the addition of DeWanna Bonner. She basically said that when she talks, people listen, and she kind of wants to win it all for her. Here it is.
DB's been tremendous, and obviously, not only as a leader, she's a tremendous basketball player too. She's won championships. She knows what it is. So when she speaks, everybody listens. So I think that was a piece of the thing we were missing last year. It's we didn't really have that inside of our locker room. So just really grateful for that, and just the way she talks and she leads. For me as a second-year point guard, I want to win for her. This is the end of her career. She deserves it.
A skilled defender and one of the few who successfully guarded Caitlyn Clark last season, Bonner was joined by Brianna Turner, Natasha Howard, Aaliyah Boston, and Kelsey Mitchell. Together, they strengthened the team's core, creating a formidable lineup capable of competing at the highest level and challenging top opponents.
The team is just absolutely new. It feels really good. It feels fresh. It's kind of like when you take your clothes out the dryer, kind of like fresh. It feels different. It feels good because we have new leadership, we got new players, we got vet leadership, and so I think all that combined just makes for a good atmosphere. It feels good.
How does that help you guys elevate even more for the players who are returning?
It makes it easier. I remember this time last year, it didn't feel good. So we have to get that in order first in order for people to start playing well. It's like the domino effect. But I think once your culture is kind of established, how you guys see it now, I think it makes everything else way easier. I don't know if that makes sense, but way easier.
The Fever's core now centers around 3 all-star caliber players, Caitlyn Clark, Aaliyah Boston, and Kelsey Mitchell. This talented trio combines Clark's exceptional playmaking, Boston's dominant presence in the post, and Mitchell's scoring ability, forming the team's big 3. If you think this roster overhaul is superficial, think again. Bookmakers across the country have taken note, with the Fever climbing in the odds to win the WNBA Finals. On DraftKings, they are now ranked 4th at plus 380, just behind top contenders like the New York Liberty, Las Vegas Aces, and Minnesota Lynx. Meanwhile, on FanDuel, they are tied for second place with the Aces at plus 350. These are strong odds reflecting serious respect for the team's potential. It's clear the Indiana Fever are genuine contenders, and Caitlyn Clark is the driving force behind their championship aspirations.
So all the rookies are in Indiana. They were at the Pacers game, tossing out shirts with the rest of the team. So hot off the presses, the Indiana Fever have dropped a workout video, which has Bree Hall, it has Yvonne Ejim, and it has Michaela Timpson showing off their stuff with Caitlyn Clark.
The surge in merchandise sales is already underway, with analysts predicting Caitlyn Clark's jersey will become one of the league's top sellers, possibly even the best seller in WNBA history within her first 2 seasons. This popularity extends beyond jerseys. Clark's presence is fueling a broader fan engagement, leading to sellout arenas, doubled home ticket prices, and packed road crowds. The combination of her star power, the team's talented roster, and growing fan support has created a perfect storm for the Fever. Last season, the team only managed 20 wins and exited early in the playoffs, but now they are transforming into a powerhouse. Their roster, combined with skyrocketing ticket sales and a passionate national following, signals more than just a rebuild. It's a revolution. Caitlyn Clark is at the heart of this movement, elevating the Fever from a struggling franchise to a cultural phenomenon. What's happening in Indiana transcends basketball. It's a full Scalo takeover, reshaping the league's landscape and igniting a new era of excitement, talent, and fan devotion.
The next team, as we go through our WNBA preview, is the team that I know many of you are fascinated by. It's the team that I don't know what the odds are in the sports books up there in North Carolina, Mitch, but certainly nationally, the conversation when it comes to the WNBA surrounds the Indiana Fever, the second season of Caitlyn Clark in the W, and how this team that's been retooled with a new coach, they've brought in some veteran players. You can make the argument they're in win now mode, combined with that young core that they still have predominantly on rookie contract.
The Indiana Fever's front office understands the magnitude of what they've built, which is why they didn't settle for just assembling a competitive roster around Caitlyn Clark. They aim to create a brand, a movement. and they're loudly proclaiming it with one of the boldest marketing campaigns the WNBA has ever seen. Titled Now You Know, this campaign is more than just a catchphrase, it's a declaration of power and confidence. The Fever are no longer asking for respect, they're demanding it. Everything kicked off with a sleek, impactful trailer that stunned the sports world. The video declared, "We're not here to chase greatness, we're here to claim it." This wasn't merely hype, it was a direct response to critics, rivals, and doubters who dismissed the Fever's rapid rise last season. The campaign's visuals and narration reinforced key messages. The Fever are the moment, their fans are unmatched, and Caitlyn Clark is leading a full-scale takeover. Clark's influence has transformed every game, home or away, into an Indiana Fever showcase. A standout line from the trailer boldly proclaimed, "Our road games sound like home games, because our fans don't ask for permission to dominate." That isn't just bravado, it's a fact. Last season, Clark's fan base packed opposing arenas in record numbers, often outnumbering the home team's supporters. Opposing teams had to switch venues to larger locations to accommodate the overwhelming demand to see Clark play in person. This phenomenon has only intensified as Clark enters her second year. The Fever aren't just acknowledging the wave of support, they're embracing and owning it fully. To capitalize on this momentum, the team released new merchandise that's already flying off shelves. One of the standout items is a sleek black t-shirt boldly stamped with the slogan, "Every game is a home game," symbolizing the Fever's dominance and the unstoppable spirit of their fans. This campaign is more than marketing. It's a statement of intent, signaling that the Indiana Fever have arrived as a league powerhouse and cultural force. With Clark leading the charge, the Fever are transforming the landscape of women's basketball, turning every game into a statement and establishing themselves as a team to be reckoned with both on and off the court.
So if you go to the team store, the Indiana Fever's team store, you will see that they have a brand new t-shirt that they are selling. And that t-shirt says, "Every game is a home game." And then on the back, it says, "Now you know," with a sold out banner with all of their basically schedule. It's like a tour t-shirt and it says, "Every game is a home game." They are leaning in to what we have known since last season. We knew that this was the Indiana Fever. We knew that they were breaking barriers. We knew that they were breaking records. We knew that they were selling out. We knew that they were causing other teams to move their games to other arenas. Now they're standing on it.
The Fever's merchandise features a striking design. On the front, it boldly displays the team's full season schedule, styled exactly like a concert tour poster. The back serves as a subtle yet powerful reminder that Caitlyn Clark's presence is transforming every court she steps onto into her personal stage. Across the design, the campaign's signature phrase, "Now you know," is stamped prominently, reinforcing the message of confidence and dominance. The visuals in the campaign trailer are carefully crafted to exude intensity and attitude. One memorable shot shows Clark seated in a movie theater with a wall of Fever fans behind her. Front and center, a fan shirt reads, "They not like us," a statement dripping with swagger, asserting that the Fever are in a league of their own when it comes to energy, talent, and fan loyalty. This bold campaign isn't just about flexing on rivals. It's designed to ignite passion across the league. When Indiana talks big, it sparks fierce competition and heightened anticipation among fans of teams like the New York Liberty and Las Vegas Aces. Every game against the Fever feels like a marquee matchup, full of energy, pride, and rivalry. This buzz translates into higher attendance, increased TV ratings, louder arenas, and a spotlight that shines not just on Indiana, but also on their opponents. Recognizing Clark's star power and the Fever's momentum, the WNBA scheduled 41 of Indiana's 44 games to be nationally televised, ensuring viewers across the country can witness this exciting revolution unfold.
The Indiana Fever being that premier team, being the team that has 41 out of 44 games nationally televised, being that team that everyone wants to see, they have to make sure that they're setting them up for a great product.
Let that really sink in. Almost 93% of the Fever's games will be broadcast on national TV, giving them more exposure than any other team in the league. This is a huge leap from last season when they faced one of the most difficult schedules in WNBA history. The shift highlights how much the league and the Fever are capitalizing on Caitlyn Clark's rising star power and the team's growing momentum.
Last year in 2024, the Fever had 11 games and 20 games. 11 games in 20 days, 5 home, 6 away, and 2 back-to-backs. And in 2025, they have 11 games in 32 days, 7 home, 4 away, and 0 back-to-back.
The Fever's schedule has transformed from last season's grueling 11 games in 20 days, often involving tough road trips, to a more strategic setup focused on success. This year, they'll play 11 games over 32 days, with more home games early in the season and no back-to-back games. This isn't a coincidence. It's the league's way of highlighting Caitlyn Clark and the Fever as the main event. Meanwhile, the WNBA is shifting its marketing approach, moving away from downplaying rookies or avoiding rivalries. In their latest league-wide promo, they spotlighted star players who drive interest: Clark, Angel Ree, Asia Wilson, Paige Beckers, Sabrina Ionescu, and others, leaning into star power unapologetically. Caitlyn Clark is at the forefront of this movement. While the league benefits from this spotlight, it's the Indiana Fever leading the charge. Their new mantra, "We're not here for the moment, we're here for the takeover," captures their confident vision. Every sold-out arena, rising ticket sales, and packed road game proves that the Fever's takeover has already begun, energizing the league and capturing the attention of fans nationwide.
Journey goes for CC, right? Because I think many of us, look, she's 1 year in, but many of us believe when it's all said and done, she will be the one that's considered the GOAT.
Clark isn't just breaking records, she's reshaping the entire landscape of women's professional basketball. In her second season, she has transformed preseason games into sellouts, elevated ticket prices to luxury status, and turned road arenas into virtual home courts. With the Indiana Fever's bold new mindset and a talented roster backing her, this isn't a fleeting moment. It's the beginning of a new era. Whether you're tuning in for the highlights, rivalries, or witnessing history in the making, one thing is clear: you're witnessing something unprecedented. Get ready, because this exciting journey is only just beginning, and the best is yet to come. If you're a Caitlyn Clark fan, drop a CC in the comments below. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. More videos are on screen now.